All right, we got special guest Taylor Tribble in the building. Haven't seen this man in years. Got my boy Blest in the back this time. We got a missing seat, you know. Mr. Chris Diamen was supposed to be here with us, but we're gonna meet him there. He's handling business, you know. So Tribble,
what up, dog?
Tell us how you been since COVID. I feel like I just have to ask that question.
Well,
with
I feel like a lot of people fell off and got exposed, and I wasn't one of them. I mean, seriously, and it's not even a discredit to anybody.
We were talking about this last week too.
No, it's real, bro. Like, I've seen a lot of, and I'm not like, oh, I did what I'm supposed to do. Just like, I saw where now I have a duty to my niggas and people around me, not just niggas, but people and family around me to like really extend and be like, hey man, I can get you right. It could take 2-3 weeks, but I can get you right. You know what I mean? Like, that's my goal now, because now I can't talk all that shit and fall off during COVID. You know, oh, this nigga, when he had the one chance he had to take some time off, he took time off. So I just stayed on my shit, bro. Grinded it out super hard. I didn't really try to avoid people as much as I tried to avoid uncleanliness. Like,
okay,
I made it more about like everywhere I go being like super like on point, being very respectful. Like, not, I just dug in my nose right now, but I'm in your car. But
hey, either bro.
But like, you know, like digging in my nose, you know, just like casual shit you would normally do. That is just, I feel so out of pocket now.
Yeah, definitely.
I got my own personal beliefs about COVID. I'm not going to get into that because people have been affected. People I know have gotten it, so I know it's a real thing.
Yeah. At
the same time, so is a lot of shit. Like, you know, if we were in the wild, there'd be a bunch of tigers running around, and there'd be people running from the tigers, and the people that couldn't get away would get eaten by the tiger. COVID is the tiger eating motherfuckers up.
Yeah.
And you know, if you don't know how to prepare, that's on you. But
it'll get you.
Yeah, but I'm definitely not. I'm not desensitized to it. It's fucking crazy that people are dying at the rate they're dying, and this thing's real. I just have done what I've had to do to stay clean, stay healthy. I really up my vitamin intake, like really push the vitamin C, the fish oil, even the stuff for like adrenal health and mental health. That's important too, because when you're spending a bunch of time in the house, you don't realize what's going on chemically as well. You can eat all the shit you want, but you're not usually getting the same exercise, the same circulation you're getting, you know. So you can start going a little stir crazy. It's important to keep your mental health right. Zinc, magnesium, all the essentials, all the shit that everybody knows about, but you just have to do it.
Yeah.
Like, I ate a bag of XXX hot Cheetos the other day and had explosive diarrhea. It happens, you know. But then I go to the gym, fucking kill it, and take a bunch of vitamins, drink my water, do all, you know what I mean? Do all the basic shit you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
And that's how I stayed healthy during COVID. Played basketball, surfed a lot because I'm on the beach now, so just kept my black ass.
That's right, you
water.
moved to San Clemente.
Yeah, man.
Oh, you really be out there surfing?
Yeah.
Oh, hey.
Yeah, dude. It's fucking sketch, but it's so much fun.
How long you been doing that shit for?
About 2.5 years, 2 years.
For real? Yeah. Shit. I didn't even know you was doing that like that.
Yeah, bro, it saved my life, bro. Bless you know how it is, man. It's like, it gets heavy, bro. So that shit, like, it's the most humbling experience knowing that at any point you can get eaten by what's under you.
Yeah, that shit crazy, bro. I was looking
that,
at some
bro.
shit on TV. It was called like, I forget what it was called. These motherfuckers were surfing like 60 feet waves.
Oh,
crazy
dude.
shit.
It's probably Jaws or Mavericks.
Yeah, that shit's wild.
Not there yet, dog. Holy shit. Like, that's a whole nother level of
That's
dedication.
Like your life to the max. Type shit.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah.
Even bailing on a wave like that, you could die.
Right. Yeah,
That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm dealing with like 4 to 7 foot overheads max. You know what I mean? I'm not really going 2 a.m. dude.
Still though, shit, I don't even know how to swim, bro.
Really?
We saw that shit last time too.
Jesus Christ.
I would die.
See, this is why Lanny it has so many black friends. Listen,
yeah.
my G. That's not an excuse. You're from the Philippines, dog. Half the island is flooded half the time. That's a survival need for you. You eat that. You can't
That's why he out here.
How you think we got here?
He's all,
the
how dry?
boat.
He's all,
the boat, bro.
Lanny's like, how dry is it? I'm there. The rays are there. Fast.
Get comfortable, bro.
Dude.
There's the side thing.
No, you gotta learn how to swim.
Arm rest.
You gotta learn how to swim, Lanny.
chilling.
You good? You good?
I'm gonna teach you how to swim, Lanny. That's.
Alright, I gotta make my way out there to San Clemente then.
You got to, bro. That's crazy.
When did you move out there?
For like, hold on, bro. This is serious. Like, for kids' purposes and shit, bro. You gotta know
Oh
how to swim.
hell yeah!
One of your little niggas goes in the pool, you gotta be able to jump in after him, bro. You can't be like, oh shit, swim, paddle, somebody get a floaty out
You
there.
have to put this like, you know, shit.
Nah, you jump in and hold him up as long as you needed to, but you should, bro. I'll get you right. I'll get you right, my dog. I got you. I got you. I got you.
Let's do it, bro. I need that.
Get you right.
I need that.
Yeah, man.
30 years of age.
Jesus
Ah.
Christ.
I need that. That's
Nah, hey, it's never too late, bro. I started surfing late. Like, a lot of these kids, these groms out here like 6 years old, bro, ripping shit. I'm like,
hell yeah. Especially if you got kids, you definitely gotta learn how to swim.
Yeah, it's never too late, bro. I learned how to backflip when I was like 26.
It's never too late to do anything.
Yeah.
That's the key right there, though.
Yeah. It's just, it's all about time management when you grow up.
Yeah,
how much time you want to put in this. Yeah.
You got more time when you're young. You don't got any responsibility.
Exactly.
Living.
Especially when you add kids to it. Go back to this again. It's about time
management. Sucks, Responsibility sucks.
It sucks, but then you gotta take it. You gotta take the humbleness out of it because it makes you grow as a person. Yeah. Some people have responsibilities and don't do it right. You know,
right? Yeah.
And it's like,
there's
what
reward.
The fuck are you doing?
There's reward with it.
Yeah.
I said, then they fuck up even more.
Yeah.
There's reward. There's a big reward with responsibility, but it's heavy, nigga.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
It's fucking.
But then it's a heavy reward.
Yeah. Facts.
You know what I mean?
Bag, yeah. Everybody want a big bag, but don't know nobody want to carry the money.
You hear that?
It's a lot.
It's a lot. 3 off top.
Hey, you know, Benny the Butcher, he said something about, like, I'm paraphrasing, I don't want to fuck his verse up, but he said something like, it's like, son complaining about, he said something, too much on the plate, he said, I can't complain about what's on my plate when I wanted to eat, or some shit like that, and I was like, fuck, like, that shit hit me in the soul, like, we wanted to eat, and we got all the responsibility, now it's like, can't cry.
Exactly.
Gotta enjoy.
It's crazy how, you know, it comes straight out of high school,
man,
and it's like, what are you doing?
It's raw dog and everything, running around like a fucking animal, dog.
That's what you did.
That's a topic motherfuckers can talk about.
Nah. I'm gonna be married in a few months.
Yeah, this fool getting married in October.
I'm getting married in October.
That's good though.
My way. I don't know what y'all talking about, nigga. I don't know. I was young once. I don't even know what happened.
Bro, I just asked. You said it.
I don't even know what happened. Yeah, you're right. Actually, I opened that can of worms. Jesus Christ. See?
Well, now, congrats on the whole situation.
Thank you, bro. Yeah. That shit's crazy.
Yeah, that shit good.
I was a fucking wild. That song. Hey, yeah. You hear that song? Hey, I heard you. Whoa, wow, wow.
Oh yeah,
that was me, dog. I was the wild one, dog.
No more exposure unless it's music. Right?
all the Adele songs was about me, dog. I was the bad guy in all the Adele songs.
There you go.
Nah, I got my heart broke too. I'm not gonna lie, dog. Girls are fucking raw with it.
Girls are savage.
Yeah.
Oh, you can't mess with them.
Yeah, they don't play.
You gotta.
I got broke off too. I didn't walk away with nothing without a scar, bro. Don't get it twisted. Every single time.
What the fuck did you do?
Yeah, I got a scar from everyone, but it's beautiful because it gets you to a point where you're really prepared for the real deal, and that's where it's like, wow, thank you God for, you know, putting me through these different things,
trials and tribulations,
to give me exactly not only what I need, because people think they're settling like, oh, I got what I need, I'm good. That's not always good either. Like, it's what you need as well as what you want.
Yeah.
You know, I believe God is that great where if you actually do your due diligence and you're not pulling no fuck shit behind the scenes, you will get exactly what you want and need.
I agree with that one for real. Stay on the right path. Stay open to positivity. Do your part. You know what I mean? That shit all come around.
Exactly. That's true, Blest. My mom was talking to me about that.
Your mom was talking to you?
Yeah, it's just every day, bro.
About what?
You know, just put God first.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Whatever it is you're going through, put God first.
Yeah,
and he'll take care of you.
Facts. Yeah, man. Faith. That's another thing right now. Like, I got a lot of people I've been talking to, they be like, man, like, it's crazy, 2020's fucked, like, 2020's gone, like, yada, 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 feeling the type of way. But I'm like, bro, like, it's so much, like, opportunity in a way, like, you know, depending on your situation, of course, but there's a lot of opportunity to focus on yourself, and not only yourself, but what you trying to accomplish in life, you know what I mean? Because literally, like, motherfuckers usually, what's today? Like, okay, today's middle of the week, but if it was the weekend, you know, motherfuckers be trying to go out, spend their money, turn up, you know what I mean? Do all this shit, turn up on social media. Motherfuckers can't do that shit now. You know what I mean? Because nothing's open, bro.
What are you gonna do? And what are you gonna post?
Yeah, and it be killing me when these females be posting shit.
Right?
Like, you ain't going nowhere. Why you got a new fucking outfit on?
They still posting something.
You just trying to stay relevant. I hate that shit.
You know, though, but then Bless, they're doing it for them too, to a degree.
Yeah, but for what? You ain't
I'll tell you why, bro. It's because this social media shit, and it's the same for you, it's the same for Lanny, it's the same for myself, and anybody that says it's not is a bullshitter.
Wait, I need to hear what you're saying.
All right,
Okay?
go.
Because I do the same thing you just did, and I gotta check myself.
No, I want to hear what you gotta say.
Because when we put up our baby oil flex photo in the
I don't do
with
that
the lighting,
shit.
all right. When you got your dad hat low and you're doing the bottom lip bite with the extra chapstick, nigga, doing your blessed shit,
But I do that
you're
by
smooth
myself,
nigga.
though.
Okay,
I'm just a fly nigga.
now check it out.
Okay, wait.
See, there's women that are the same way.
But now, look, okay, I'm gonna let you finish. Go ahead.
Okay, so there's dopamine and serotonin. Our brain works on those things.
Right.
So there is the fact that you can look at your phone and it says you've been on it for more than 4 hours in a day, that we are addicted to this shit, 1,000% and we need our fix. For them, they don't get their fix until they get on the counter with the booty up, with the hair up and look back. That's where they get their fix.
But that's like
their
saying,
dopamine.
like, I need a fix because I do cocaine. Everybody don't do cocaine, nigga. Everybody don't do cocaine. I'm good, nigga. I'm good.
It's different though. Like for the girls that wear the face cover, it's a little extra cheek, nigga. For the bitches that are, or women, excuse me, I gotta stop doing that.
No,
for
bitches.
For the women
exposed.
right? For the women that are in church.
I'm gonna have to bleep
For the
that out.
women that are in church, it's wearing your shit, your dress, a couple inches up past the quote, I don't know what it is, but for every woman, their line's a little different. And my thing is, I've stopped going and being like, oh, I hate the shit. I feel you. I do that shit too, and I gotta stop myself because I realize.
Okay, I'll take away the word hate because hate's a strong word.
Because your energy.
I think it's corny as fuck.
Okay, I feel you on that.
Yeah, I think that shit corny as fuck.
Your energy though, you gotta think because it's an extreme. So it's like you don't gotta do all that, girl. Why are you doing all that, right? You can just be humble, be chill, be a real person, and that will get you more what you're looking for, right? But in the sense that, oh man, this is tough. In the sense that woman doesn't give a fuck about what we think.
Right.
She's gonna live her best life and pull those titties out for the gram if that's what she wants to do.
No,
because in her
mind, though, because she won't be posting that shit.
She does, but she doesn't. Like, think of it. A lot of these women,
likes.
a lot of women would be wild, and a lot of dudes would be too. Think about how many dudes they're like, oh, I can't do that. My job wouldn't let me. Some of these women, it's their job. They said, fuck yeah, I'm dedicating my life to popping this pee. This is what I want to do.
Right.
And they do it, and they do it, and they do it.
Oh yeah, each his own. I don't care about.
You just
that
think it's
shit.
corny personally.
Yeah, personally.
Okay, personally, there it is.
Niggas gonna do what they gonna do. You know what I mean? Like that shit ain't gonna stop because I got an opinion about it. But I'm like, shit, like my text gonna pop off regardless if I post that shit or not, type of thing.
I feel you.
You feel me? So I'm like, yo, like niggas
Quality over quantity.
Yeah, like I don't gotta
Damn.
blast that shit out for motherfuckers to know what's popping. You know what I mean? But
I'm gonna start posting my pictures, shirt off, just showing a little bit of pubes. Just a little bit of pubes for some clout.
Bro. I feel like we need at least one female in the car to be
I'm gonna put a
about this
deep,
kind of shit.
hey, no bromo, no bromo. I'm gonna put a deep ass quote about why it took me so long. Why it took me so long. Why it took me so long to finally be able to show the world my pubes. I'm gonna make it a real sentimental thing. Like, it took so long. You guys need to know the journey. These aren't just pubes. This is my testimony to where I've came, how far I've come.
I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised.
All I was saying is these motherfucking females need to stop posting these motherfucking fresh ass outfits when they going to take that shit right off.
He's like, you need to wear it over the Blest house.
Or pull up to my crib. Pull up to my
Wasting
crib.
the outfit.
Yeah.
God.
I can take that shit off for you. Shit, fucking bullshit.
All right. Let's take it back.
New topic, right?
Hell yeah. Blest he's about to try and get everybody in the car in trouble.
Blest about to
get
jump
everybody
out.
in the car in trouble. Hold on. He's like, hold on. Him and I are married.
Everybody getting exposed. And I get
Y'all
I got to
dirtbags.
bleep this whole shit out.
Lanny and Taylor, you dirtbags.
Hey,
What's another topic?
Good times, man.
take me back to your Go Getter years,
Oh
bro.
yeah, you was talking about that shit.
Oh yeah, man. That shit was crazy because it was like, it's like a collection. I'm still in them, those are my brothers for
bros,
life.
yeah.
Yeah. And
Shout out
I'm
to
still in my go getting.
What's the other one's name?
Yeah, I'm still
Tony and
Corey.
Corey.
I'm still in my go getting years, man. But for me, it was like, I have to go and get these buckets, bro, for the squad. Like, I really have to put this weight on and really carry my cross personally.
Yeah.
And see how far I can stretch it. Because for me, 16 bars isn't enough anymore. Like 12 bars here and there. Like, I have a big appetite sonically. Like, I need a lot of music.
Yeah.
I recorded at a fast rate. I just finished it at the studio yesterday. I recorded 5 songs in a session. Done. hooks and verses. I was playing some for you right now.
Yeah,
they were done.
That, yeah.
They were done today at 3:30 this morning.
Those all 3 of those?
Yeah.
Damn.
So I mean, I didn't do them all at 3:30, but I did them in a session that ended at 3:30 yesterday.
Yeah.
So for me, it's like my work rate's crazy, and I have a real appetite for it. The craft means more to me than anything else.
Yeah.
The actual music, like making dope music. I'm not saying that we didn't make really sick music. I'm saying for me, the intricacies of the track, being involved in every process of it, the entire thing, having my fingerprint on the entire track, to me, that's the most important thing as an artist. Because when I perform it, I want to be able to convey it with like true emotion. I want it to be very, very empowered.
Okay.
And in a group setting, I felt that I was not benefiting my team.
Okay.
It would be like if I was an 80-point a game guy, but I'm settling for 3-point, second pass 3-point shots when I can take them off the dribble and one every time.
Yeah.
It's like I'm gonna get these buckets and put everybody on. I think that's the real thing. And in order to do that, I gotta really go out there and go hand to hand.
Yeah.
Question for you. Do you feel like, okay, I mean, I know you said that you guys were in a group for 10 plus years, right? Do you feel that being in a group, that you guys or a group is able to last, or do you feel like there's always a Beyonce out of a group?
I don't feel. I feel like there was a Beyonce and Destiny's Child. I feel in different situations. So our goal as Go Getters was never to
outshine each other.
Not even that, man. It was just to be. It was never to be Backstreet Boys for 20 years.
Okay.
It was, we're gonna get in this together, make some hits, and then everybody's gonna just be their own tycoon, their own boss, their own mogul. Like if you look at it, it's kind of going that way. You know, you got Tony who's doing the SAG stuff, the acting. He's got the Faithful Fan Show. He has a whole branch that he's very, very, very passionate about.
Shout out to Tony from Go Gettas.
Along with being a brilliant songwriter and an amazing vocalist, the guy can sing his ass off and also rap.
Yeah.
He raps. Like Tony's top 5 of my rappers dead or alive. He can rap. So he's got a lot of avenues that he can pursue, and I feel like his greatness also as a solo artist would be absolutely insane. I believe Corey has a whole lane in his own where he touches a market on like some like real boss talk shit, like a Currency or a T.I. or a Jay-Z. Somebody's gonna spit straight facts to you, lay a blueprint out for you where you can follow his game plan and win. That's where Corey, I think he's real special. He's very good at keeping shit together, keeping the ship afloat, a floor general, like a real point guard. Yeah. And I think GGB Media is a reflection of that. His company he's running with, doing the weddings and the commercials.
I've seen his clips.
Killing it, man. And
shout out to Corey too.
I think there was so much talent, and I think that now when we work on projects together, it's going to be such an eclectic of like ridiculous energy and empowerment, and man, everybody like blossomed. You know, Corey had his child, Tony has his son, he has his wife, and his life he's been doing in Hollywood and stuff like that. So, you know, even Adrian, who started up with us from the beginning, that's my brother to the death, and you know, he's blossomed into his totally own entity.
That was way back.
Man,
that was in the very beginning.
He's very savage. Like people sleep on Adrian. He was a fucking animal, and now he's man, polished, got a beautiful family, doing very well, man. So I feel like now when we come together, it's just like Voltron, bro. It's like,
and y'all are all way more seasoned. I mean, y'all was dope from the beginning, but now it's like, okay, y'all had all this time to really focus and zone in on y'all's own individual crafts.
Yeah.
And now when y'all bring it, like you said, back together, it's like it's collective. And now it's gonna be all of your guys' talents just put together, like super force type shit. You know what I mean?
Indeed.
That's dope.
And I would love personally, like I felt another thing too is I had to kind of like figure out who I was as an artist, because I was growing with the group and I didn't have my own identity as an artist, and I felt like I need to establish what I'm here to do. Like, what's my mission statement? What am I leaving? What is my legacy? You know,
individually.
Yeah, as an artist, because I have a duty as a rapper. Like, I started as a battle rapper originally.
Yeah.
I don't battle rap anymore, but that's how I originally started rapping, was battling.
Yeah.
And so I had that competitive drive as a rapper to be as dope as possible.
Right.
You know, to be the GOAT. And anything less than being great to me is like, I'm sick in my stomach.
Yeah.
I start to get physically ill. I become depressed. I make bad decisions because I'm not utilizing my talent and being passionate.
So let's talk about that. Talk about your dark times, but then you took it and went into you know, like working out, bro. You got buff out of nowhere, dog.
Yeah, it's crazy. A lot of
like
people,
Super Saiyan shit.
Man, I had that in my genetics. My pops is a bodybuilder. Shout out to OG. You know, he gave me that genetic. But for me, dude, it was like, you know, you knew me. I was hanging out. I was getting fucked up every night, partying all crazy, running around, not valuing myself or other people. And there's nothing wrong with partying. I mean, fuck it sometimes, right? But
yeah,
for me, it was like you guys, like anybody who's known me has known I've always been able to rap.
Yeah.
And like rap though, like rap. And so for me, when I'm not doing that, it's like watching a nigga that should be in the NBA and he's like at a house doing drugs, and you're like, what the fuck are you doing here, bro? You should be shooting basketball somewhere. So like that's where I feel I lost a lot of connection with a lot of my day ones that I'm getting back now. Is when I was in that headspace, you know, I was dealing with the depression, a lot of personal shit going on.
Yeah.
And you know, a relationship that I was in kind of fell apart. You know, everything kind of like happened at the perfect timing to make me have to like really stare at myself.
Yeah.
And I realized I was like, okay, I can push myself with drugs. I can throw up, you know, getting drunk every night. I can drink till I puke, smoke cigarettes till I can't breathe. I can do all this shit, right? But then I get in the gym and I want to cry like a little bitch and quit. Okay. So what type of nigga am I? What type of man am I? If I can go and do all these drugs and party all night, but I can't go in the gym and finish a set, like what? I'm gonna push myself like I did with the drugs, with the weightlifting. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. You know, when I first got in there, I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I didn't know my head from my ass damn near in there. But
yeah.
I was like, I'm gonna do something until something breaks and figure it out and fix it. You know, and that was my mindset going in there. And it just, I was going 2-a-days. I was, you know, going hard, dude. Like, fuck it. I turned that in. It was probably psycho a little bit too, honestly. It was probably not healthy. It's probably a little unhealthy, the approach I took. But, you know, I figured it out when I got broke off enough in there, like getting hurt and, you know, figuring out how my body works. And
yeah.
It just became part of the regimen, bro. And I competed in my first show at Venice, got third at Muscle Beach. I actually did like a real fucking...
First show you got third place?
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah, it was really cool,
that.
man.
Yeah, I see you post that.
And
I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Tribble's a bodybuilder now.
And the thing that really molded me when I started thinking of my legacy is like, what do I want to do? Like, so I looked at the industry, I looked at the game, I looked at how hip hop was.
Yeah.
And I looked at what the norm was, you know, and it's no disrespect to my brothers because they're battling their demons too, but I look at it and it's a lot of very talented people that are very sick, bro. You look at a lot of the industry and it's not healthy. There's a lot of malnourishment, there's a lot of, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can just look at it and be like, man, this isn't good, you know? Yeah. And I looked at myself and I wasn't much better, so I said, you know what? This way that I'm going is not the way anybody's going, but fuck it. I know the other way has not worked yet. All the artists that I look up to have died. You know, a lot of them are in bad shape. They die young. It's like, how about I do this different? Yeah. And that was a big inspiration too. My mom getting sick. There's a lot that played into it for me to just dial in and say, fuck me. You know, I'm gonna try this shit different. Do it different.
At least you can turn it around.
Exactly.
Like some people,
they don't turn it around.
Dark times, they fall with it. You know what I mean? So I guess when he was like, "What kind of man are you?" You know what I mean? Like that right there shows the kind of man you are.
Oh, for sure. For you to recognize it.
Times and turn that shit around.
Yep.
To make it, you know, something that should come out, you know, worry out of that shit. You know what I mean? Right.
It's one of the hardest things is to recognize it.
Turn everything up.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
And then everybody needs that motivation because, like, I know a lot of times people feel like, oh, they're the only ones going through certain things, and then when you put it into like creative things such as music, you know what I mean, like you do, like you're able to get that message out or get those emotions out to, you know what I mean, to the masses, you know what I mean, and that's coming from like creative to creative type of thing, you know what I mean. So that's a dope thing that you do as well. So
thank you, bro. Yeah, you've been showing consistent love, Blest. I've been I really, man, the thing I like about you, bro, is like, I'm sure anybody that's watching this, and Lanny can attest to this, and Chris getting in the car can attest to this, you're the type of dude that always checks on people. You're real genuine, and you always come from a genuine place, and you really want to check on people and see how people are doing, man.
yes, sir.
To me, that goes a long way, bro. Yeah, that goes a super long way, because people think like that doesn't matter, but it's so much superficial conversation, especially in the music industry, where somebody actually reaches out to you and is like, hey, how are you doing though, man? Like, how's your well-being? That's something that I've actually taken from you and tried to grow on myself with people. It's not being so superficial and assuming that people know that I care.
Yeah.
Because they don't know, and then they think nobody cares, because we get that way. We feel like nobody cares, and we feel like that's why you reach out, because you're like, damn, you're probably like, damn, man, you probably get on your shuffle a little bit. You're like, you know what, I'm gonna reach out to somebody else and see how somebody's doing. Because I'm being selfish right now.
Okay.
And that's how I think too. I do the same shit. I'm like, I start getting my feelings. Oh, nobody likes me. And my music sucks. I'm a fucking failure.
Right.
You know, the artist insecurity shit.
Here's a segue. Since we talking about that, what about Kanye West's little meltdown that he had? How do you feel about it? Honestly, me, I keep seeing the troll and stuff, and I'm dying, bro. I can't.
But on a more serious note with that though, like, okay, I remember when Kanye West's mom died.
Yeah.
And it was like,
that's where I feel like it
It
started.
was like 3 weeks to a month later, I remember seeing him perform after that. And this is coming from somebody who's a Kanye West fan. Like,
facts. I'm here with you.
On my wall, like all that, College Driver, all that. So I remember when I see him perform, I'm like, damn, yo, like, he about to, like, I don't know when, but that shit gonna hit him, and that shit gonna, like, he gonna go downhill from this shit, because ain't no way, bro, my mom passed, and a couple weeks later, I'm performing. Fuck a performance, you know what I mean? Like, so when I seen him performing, I'm like, damn, he not dealing with that shit right. And if you remember, his motherfucking videos started getting dark and crazy and shit, you know what I mean? And motherfuckers gotta know, like, Kanye a genius, but, like,
he's still human.
Being in Hollywood and having that kind of shit, like, you're not able to grieve correctly when your mom passed away from something that was, like, a freak accident. So, on one side, I'm like, damn, Kanye, like, this is, like, that meltdown moment, but at the same time, my nigga be doing some crazy shit where you just be like, damn. But overall, I just feel like,
is it crazy, though? Is it crazy?
In a way, well, it's because people don't understand, like, unless you live somebody's life, you're not gonna understand where it's coming from. So to the world, it look crazy, but I just feel like he never got the chance to really grieve properly with being a motherfucking superstar. Like, all eyes on him.
You want to know my thing? Kanye is, I don't even feel comfortable speaking on his name because he's such an amazing artist and amazing human being.
Facts.
All opinion aside, Kanye is absolutely phenomenal. The thing that bothers me the most is when Kanye said shit, it was like, oh my god, that was fucking crazy. You know what he said? I don't feel that way. I understand what he means a lot of the time. A lot of people aren't able to read between the lines and hear what somebody's saying. And honestly, to Kanye's fault, I guess I would say, he's such a genius as well that he feels like the way he said it was fine. Why don't you get it?
Yeah.
So he's somebody that could delve into semantics with you and etymologize something and make it all this big thing, but he's just like, I'm upset, and he says that, and they're like, oh man, Kanye's upset, this is crazy, he's having a meltdown. No, he's upset. So I also have experience what he's talking about, where you're in a situation where a woman, you know, something happens and you have no control over it. That grieves a man, no matter who. You have those tears in the shower of shame. Every man has had them for something in your life, and so for him to do that publicly, I think it sucks because you feel his pain. But he was expressing how passionate he really was about that. That it wasn't a publicity stunt. It wasn't a gimmick. It wasn't him trying to sell records. It was him letting you know, this shit fucked me up. And that's why I feel this way politically about something. I don't think he should be faulted. I think he should be embraced for being able to express himself that way. I mean,
maybe. Are we talking about, what moment are we talking about?
When he was like screaming.
There's been a bunch of different moments.
That shit went from this to Blest.
Huh?
We were watching that shit. We're like, what?
So that's the one thing everybody's talking about.
Okay. There's more. But what I'm saying is, I feel you. I feel what you're saying. Yeah. Maybe he didn't grieve right. I can't speak on his grieving process. One thing I will say about Kanye though is the entire time he was, and that's probably what you mean is like, if I'm not mistaken, is like he was being so selfless that he was giving so much of himself that he didn't have nothing left. In the sense that he was, the whole time he was grieving, he was doing it through records. His music was reflecting his pain. And as an artist and as a human being, that's the most beautiful thing you can do, to give your pain as a gift.
Exactly.
As a gift to the world to feel better. Exactly. That's a crazy thing to do, but it also takes its toll. Exactly. And it drains you. And I think what we're just seeing is he's a human fucking being. I think he found Christ.
Exactly.
Excuse my language prior to saying that. I think he found Christ, and he is balancing his life and figuring out what's important to him now. It changes, bro. Right now, Blest, if I hand you a Ferrari and a big-ass chain, you are going to flex hard on a lot of people, and you're going to hurt a lot of people's feelings. I can tell you that as your friend. You're gonna go hard. You're not gonna just be like, all right, I'm gonna put that in the garage. You're gonna be fucking flexing, and for a good 5-10 years of like going hard. Like
you're saying that people transition.
And in 10 years, in 5 years, when you have a kid and you start to reflect on things, and you have a wife and a home, you'll be like, okay, I'm chilling a little bit. I'm gonna get these New Balance. I'm gonna put on these New Balance and these baggy sweats and chill out.
Right.
That, you know, it changes, and then the things when you reflect on your life, you reflect on things and you go, damn, that was crazy. You know, and you start to become very passionate about directing people in opposite way, and I think that's where Kanye's at.
I think he's a trendsetter with how he's going about transitioning the game, as you know, pretty much doing. I mean, like, what rapper do you know got dropped a whole not Christian album, but an album that he's not cursing, is still the superstar that he is, and still had a relevant album,
like a gospel
to
album,
get out. Yeah, a gospel album. You know what I mean? I don't want to call it Christian, but yeah, I mean, it was. So that, to me, that's dope. And he's actually doing shows to where it's like church and shit, you know what I mean? So all that is good. But if people just talking about this moment where he cried this one time, I feel like that's just because motherfuckers ain't got shit to talk about.
Well, that's with anything.
It's not just that. It's also they're I'm going off what I see on memes and on Instagram.
Right.
So when they talk about the Harriet Tubman thing, that's a very, very touchy thing to say. I think, but here's what, if I were to delve into it, what I think he was trying to say, and what I think could have been better iterated was, or reiterated, better said, is, you know, Harriet Tubman helped free slaves, but there were no black owners. That's a better statement. So they didn't have they had to work for white people. They weren't slaves anymore. They were free, working for a wage, but there was still a crazy oppressive white supremacist system in play. There was crazy oppression, crazy oppression, you know, and I'm still I'm sure as hell they were dealing with issues with that. I think what he's trying to say is that the work wasn't done. I think it could have been better said like that, or I'm going to carry the torch. I'm going to carry the torch. I'm going to, you know, where she left off, I'm going to carry it. I'm going to bring the Underground Railroad above ground, something, you know, but I think he just was in a passionate moment. I don't think he scripted that. I don't think he wrote that down. I think he was coming straight from the heart. Straight from the gut with it, straight from the heart. And I think if you it's tough. It's a wild statement, but it's one of those things where if you think about it, you can see what he was trying to mean, or like see what he was trying to say. And you know, the whole Harriet Tubman thing, I can't speak on Harriet Tubman. That's crazy. Like, I was in Atlanta, I was in Georgia, and those bugs out there and the way that shit is out there, imagine running through that shit barefoot, dog. Like, I'm not speaking on nobody that got their grind on in the Underground Railroad personally, but I can kind of like read between the lines and try to see what he's trying to say and make the most out of it.
Okay. So all in all, y'all feel like he was just misunderstood.
That's the whole story. I mean, that's the whole story.
Yeah,
though.
For sure.
That's the
for sure misunderstood. But to me, I still
narrative.
think it's funny. It's funny when it's funny, but yeah, bro. 50 Cent, bro, roasted him, bro. I can't. I don't know, man.
Have you seen those paintings of 50 that guy's doing? Which one?
On 50?
Yeah, he's doing
every single one.
Like 50 Swift. Or
59.
50 Cent.
And he got him as Trump too.
Oh man,
whoever that artist is does that shit fast.
He's a beast, bro.
Like quick.
People, man, they catch you on the memes. It's a rap.
Yeah, dude.
They got DMX now.
Memes are dope.
Y'all been seeing that shit?
Oh, DMX and Snoop Dogg.
DMX,
yeah. He gained weight.
Yeah, he did.
I mean, that's good for him though.
I saw that man. They can say whatever they want with DMX. I saw this nigga on stage. I did a show. I was at I didn't do a show. My buddy did a show. Excuse me. It felt like I did a show because the homies really showed love. But you know how it is when it's a good time. No, my buddy TK and Judoc, they had a show with DMX. That's actually where I met them at. And this nigga did 100 push-ups on stage.
What? 100 push-ups?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Legit.
What's up?
He's like, what? He was like in the mode, and then he's like, I'm gonna do 100 push-ups. And he hit it. He hit 100 push-ups, bro.
That's what's up.
In the middle of a set. In the middle of a set, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, 100 that's work.
Hell yeah.
Like, for him?
For anybody, dog.
Yeah, hell yeah.
For anybody, shit.
It'd be a struggle, bro. I get an 80 and I'd be shaking, dog.
You feel me?
100's a lot, Lanny.
100.
This nigga
did drugs.
And he was sweaty and snapping on stage. He probably had some little bruise in him.
Yeah.
Bro, he's a different breed, bro.
Top 5.
Top 5 rappers ever? DMX?
No, that's one of your top 5?
Oh, wait. My top 5?
Yeah.
Ooh, all time, like hood stars. What are we talking?
It don't matter, bro.
All time.
Your top 5.
Dog.
It don't matter.
All time.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, that's tough.
Dead or alive.
Well, personally, I think the lyricist that I feel is the best lyricist, personally to me, is Eminem.
The best lyricist?
Yeah, dog.
Okay.
I mean, it's just for me, like,
I'm with you there.
For somebody that didn't grow up how I grew up, no, they'd be like Jay-Z or somebody else.
Right.
And I feel that that's a valid argument because Jay-Z is like, it's close, but dog,
You said lyricist though. So
lyrically,
that
Jesus
changes the element.
Christ, bro, like, just like the way he rhymed words that didn't rhyme, the way his whole approach, bro.
Yeah.
It was just so, man. Those first 2 albums that he did are like the Barry Sanders years of hip hop, bro. Like, it was crazy. Like, nobody had ever heard no shit like that, did no shit like that, ever. It wasn't even close. There's another guy that I listened to. He came out a few years before Eminem, who a lot of people compare him to. One of my buddies at my old job told me about him. But, I mean, just to do it on a mainstream level that big and just basically say fuck it all, that was so cool.
Yeah.
That was so cool.
And being the first white rapper to really take it as far as he did. That's
Man.
I don't think anyone will ever surpass that man, white-wise.
I think so.
You don't think so?
I do.
Who?
I think so. I think it's bound to change. The game will grow, bro.
Man, I feel like the game.
I feel like it's bound to, like, he's the greatest, but it's like,
somebody gotta come
man,
in.
there's somebody that's studying him religiously that's gonna be fucking animal, bro. You know.
That's tough. I don't even think it's gonna happen in our lifetime. I'm gonna call that.
I do.
You think? Woo!
Yeah.
You got anyone in
It's
mind?
gonna be out the
That I
blue.
think's gonna be better than him?
Yeah. That you've heard any?
Me, nigga. No.
Hey, you can.
No.
That's a bold statement.
I'm all
Who got on camera.
Who are the 5 best rappers of our time? Dylan, and Dylan. Because I spit hot fire. You're too close, man. Nah, dude, like, yeah, man, like, and it's because, like, now he's so good. Like, I'll say his last 7 years of music, right?
Okay.
7 to 10 years. It's so good, I can't even, like, process it. It's like trying to put a fucking, a 3-prong.
Would you say Eminem got better?
Yeah, dog, he doesn't know what to do anymore. He's bored now. He did a whole fucking album in a puppet voice, bro. He's bored. He's so good, he's bored. He's so good, he's bored, bro.
I think he's just always been the best.
He's gonna explode, bro. He's gonna rap.
The one album I
You think
did
he's
not
always
like.
been the best?
Yes, from the beginning.
Best rapper ever?
Yeah,
Besides that one album he made.
off top. Infinite
What
was
was
amazing
Dead or
too.
alive?
Infinite was amazing too. The one with the puppet voice, bro. That was the only one where I was like, ah. But he still had some bangers on that.
Which one was that?
The one where he's like, please, me, with the puppet voice. He was doing the Triumph Dog
It
voice.
was like the
Talking about
pop
his last
one.
album.
No,
It wasn't Kamikaze. It was before
this
Kamikaze.
This was
What
this
was
was
that
this was which one is it? I want to say
Revival?
I want to say Relapse, but I don't want to
No,
say
Revival. The one with the.
All right,
He had like all pop artists on it.
it's the one where he's doing
With
the Triumph
Beyonce.
Dog. It's the one where he's doing the Triumph Dog the whole time, dog. Whatever one that fucking was, bro. And let me tell you, that was fucking crazy. That was when I was like, damn. And then he came back and he was so good after that. He was too good. When he got sober, it was literally like watching somebody rap a Rubik's Cube solved. It was just like, what the fuck is going on? How did you do that?
Eminem Recovery is one of the best albums.
It made his brain's gonna
Yeah,
explode,
that was a
bro.
good album.
He's gonna have an aneurysm rapping, bro. It's just too much.
Okay, you got 4 more though.
I know.
I'm like, damn, okay, let's get to the...
It's top 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
That's so tough, bro, and I hate
Okay,
this
top
because
3.
I hate this. I fucking hate this.
Okay, your favorite 5.
Favorite 5. Okay, that's different.
So you have M.
Alright, M's up there. Damn, guys. You guys suck for this. That's really, I mean, it's so interchangeable because I feel like there's other guys that I could switch out for other guys too in the same
Right.
category. Ah, man. Damn, dog. Fuck.
We'll come back to it.
Yeah, come back to me, bro, because I listen.
Who's
to
your top 5, Blest?
Listen to rap religiously.
That is a tough question.
Dead
because,
or
like,
alive?
I feel like if I mention one now, I'll think of another one, be like, damn, it was good
Top
too.
5 in no particular
But,
order.
Yeah, no particular order. Just some of the greats that I feel like I looked up to or feel like have changed the game. Jay-Z for sure, one of them. I would say just on monumental. I would have to say, of course, Tupac, just because he was revolutionary in the way that he went about influencing his people. You know what I mean? In the way he went about it, he was pretty much like the Malcolm X of the rap game. You know what I mean?
Bigger than that.
Yeah, well, no shit, Malcolm X. You know what I mean? So, but for the rap, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then, so those two off top, without a question. Growing up, the thing about me growing up, for me, my mom's from Queens, so I listen to a lot of East Coast music. So I was listening to Mace and Biggie and all that shit growing up. So I would definitely have to put Biggie in there. You know what I'm saying? No particular order. And then I got two more.
Who we got so far?
Biggie,
Tupac.
And Jay-Z.
Okay.
Biggie, Tupac, Jay-Z. And last two of all time, dead or alive, man. Well, it's their group, but I have to say Mobb Deep.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And then,
Mobb Deep.
Yeah, you feel me? Like, man. And then, damn, it's two that came to mind for thinking for this last spot, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, it's definitely more, you know what I mean? But just on top, so yeah, those four, and then shit, who would I put? I would like to say don't know what this last one.
It's tough, huh?
Yeah. If I'm gonna put it in the top 5, you know what I'm saying?
It's almost as important as number one.
Yeah, it's like who the last one?
Who the last one? Come on, pick me.
You gonna pick me up?
Yeah.
Oh, you go. Oh, okay. I got next. All right, bet.
Shit, I don't know. I just drew a complete blank because it's like hella artists like overload. But yeah, I'll do 4. I'll say those are top 4 because the last.
That's your top 4. Okay.
That's my top 4.
All right, I got my 2. I got 2 because this is where it gets real.
Okay.
This is where I build. So you're talking about M. Who's gonna be better than M?
Who's gonna be better than M?
Right.
No, I'm just saying my.
No, this is what Lanny was saying.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I'm not putting words in your mouth, Blest. This is what Lanny said. Lanny said, "Who's gonna be better than M?" Now, this is a good arguing point right here because we said dead or alive. I feel like we have this habit in hip hop of appreciating people when they're gone. I'm not gonna do that shit no more. The people that I bang their music religiously, I'm gonna show them love while they're alive.
Yeah.
Sometimes I get shit for that. Sometimes people are like, "Oh, nigga, I don't know you," but when they see that it's genuine, it's genuine. If I'm really a fan of you and I fuck with your shit, I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah.
So, M, and then if you really look at it, the closest that we have to that has actually evolved and taken elements that M couldn't touch on them is Kendrick. I mean, come on, bro. When Kendrick goes out, bro, there's gonna be monuments of that man, bro. Like the things he's done in hip hop, the messages he's made, bro, the places he's touched, the emotions he's evoked out of me as a rapper. M hasn't gotten some of those. He got some of those where I'm like, ooh, okay. Like I'm wiping tear. I'm like, damn, how do you hit that?
Yeah.
How do you do that? You know, like, and that's somebody who's still here. And if you look at his body of work here now, it's very arguable.
Yeah.
It's very, very arguable, bro. So, M and Kendrick are my top 2 to be 100. If I'm being 100,
You got one more.
I mean, those are good though. Those are real good. For real.
You stupid. So you got one more. Mine's a little more unconventional because, like, I feel bad not putting Busta Rhymes in my top 5. Like that's somebody whose albums his message, Extinction Level Event, those albums, the way he did the skits and he touched on shit that's happening now, then, and was freaking out like the world was ending, and just the rhyme schemes, the cadences, like the way he was approaching tracks, nobody had ever since has not touched tracks like that.
Yeah.
Like the way he was flipping the beats, hop, jump, skip, making you flip,
right,
dislocate shit, dislocate your vertebrae, slip. Shut your lip, like hot, and like the way I took a lot of my game from Busta, bro.
Okay.
DMX as well. I studied DMX religiously. That nigga's insane, bro. Like where he was able to go and take it, like with Damien, and the way he would go back and forth with himself as the devil, and like how he would, you know, in the middle of stuff pray, like that's ghetto gospel, bro. Like it's my top 5 are really weird, bro. Like I can't. But top 2 Kendrick and M and Kendrick, like I think they go hand in hand.
Okay.
I think where you don't have things that M has, Kendrick has.
That's true.
Like
yeah.
That's a good, would that be balance?
Yeah. Because he can go even when he goes weird, like how M goes off, you still feel sincerity and you still feel a lot of accountability while he's rapping. And I think that's what makes him fucking dope.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Lanny's like, well, my top 5's all me. See, I was like, interesting top fives. I didn't hear
My top five:
I didn't hear any of those.
Wayne, T.I., Jeezy.
Oh, you like bangers. He likes bangers.
And I'm stuck between Pac and Biggie.
This nigga loves 808.
Ooh.
I think Biggie's a better lyricist than Pac.
Jeezy's amazing.
Are you going off of lyricists though?
I'm just going off of my favorites.
Okay.
I'm thinking about like shit that I bump in my car. I'm bumping Eminem, Wayne, Jeezy, T.I., and either Pac or Biggie.
That's
But
some good music.
that's 6, but I think I would slip. Ooh, I don't even want to say it. I might slip Biggie over Pac for the 5.
Say that?
I know we on the West Coast.
I had a long ass debate with my boys about that shit.
It's hard because Pac got the voice to me. If you were to put him in a battle, I think Biggie would take him. No?
A battle?
I think you're taking away how much charisma Pac has in a rap battle.
He has charisma.
A rap battle has a lot to do with swag.
True.
Has a lot to do with charisma.
Does he have the lyrics?
Yes. Tupac Shakur?
More than Biggie?
Not less. Not less, bro. He doesn't have
a little
bars.
less.
Really?
I think so.
I think it's content.
I think for me, what draws me to Pac is his voice, his charisma.
If you were selling drugs, and that's no disrespect to Biggie, Biggie rapped about more than just selling drugs, but Biggie was the prototype D-boy trap rapper. Like, he fucking took that shit to a whole nother stratosphere.
Yeah.
Like that fucking mafia style, like G fucking Godfather rap shit, like Godfather style, like, you know, fucking hat with the kingpin look and all that. He took that to another level, but if we're talking about content, Pac touched on everything.
Right, that's what I was thinking.
Content-wise, yeah, I agree with content.
So in a battle where Pac can take it, like Biggie's probably gonna rap about shooting him a lot. Biggie's gonna talk about shooting him a lot, you know, drugs and shit, and then Pac's gonna go on a whole nother tangent.
Well, I think Pac had the better. He had the better diss track. That's for sure.
Ooh.
Hit him up.
This is a hairy conversation, guys.
He said, "So I fucked your bitch, you fat what What'd he say?
Yeah. Biggie got off. It's tough. That's close. I don't even feel right calling that because
on the diss tracks or just in general.
In general, because man, it's like
it's hard.
That's
a hard thing to me too.
It's like a nigga that is a sniper from the 3-point line and somebody who catches lobs nice and catches them every time. It's a different game.
I feel like when you talking about greats like that, we gotta people gotta go on specific elements because
for sure.
They both great. You know what I mean? So I think why it's so hard to choose like top artists is because every artist, especially when they make it to a certain level, people appreciate them for certain things that different artists don't have. So like when you go to comparing, it get into preference. You know what I mean? It gets into, well, I fuck with this person because the 3 things I really like in my personal life. But the next person may feel like the other person that had 3 quality. You know what I mean?
That's okay though, because every person's gonna have their own preference. Exactly. It's just your top 5. It's not your top 5 lyricists, your top 5, you know, like that. So I mean, that's what
there's categories. Yeah, it's like my homie put up one for skateboarding. It was so hard because skateboarding has so many different categories. Like
exactly.
So like, damn, bro.
Everything has categories.
Like you leave somebody out, you're like, fuck.
It's like, what's your favorite car?
Yeah.
You know. Like mine used to be a fucking Mercedes AMG until I got a Tesla. Then it's like, this is my favorite car now.
Lotus E4 GT. That's what I'm getting. That's my.
Say it again.
Lotus E4 GT.
Ooh.
That shit is fucking amazing looking.
That shit's nice. That shit's nice.
Everything about it, bro. It's like it performs like a Lambo and a Rari, but it's like way lighter, bro. Less.
Rare too.
Yeah. It's a little less money, but they're just fucking dope, bro. I think who makes them? Toyota.
Is it Toyota?
Isn't it like Toyota?
Wait, for which? You said
the Lotus.
The Lotus. Oh no, that's
Who makes that? Who makes the Lotus?
Who does make Lotus?
Is it Toyota?
It's somebody.
Is it like their high brand?
Something like that. Somebody like that makes that, but that shit is hard. Or the R8, the Audi R8.
That used to be my favorite one.
It's just like, man.
Sexy as fuck.
Yeah.
But I'm sure when I get a Tesla, I'm gonna be a Tesla guy. Everybody that's got a Tesla is like ready to get the chip, fucking the Tesla chip right now.
Right in the back of the neck.
And he's like, so I got this chip that I don't even have to fucking touch my Tesla. It just comes and gets me.
Bro, it's in there, bro.
Changes my drawers.
Speaking of that shit, they got Q2 today. Tesla just
Dog,
shoot to
if
the moon.
Elon Musk runs for president, he'd win.
You think so?
I know so. He
would
win, bro.
Trump supporters like him?
Yes, everybody would, bro. Musk is a genius, bro. That guy is so fucking.
He's like I said, our real life Iron Man, Tony Stark, right there.
bro.
He
I feel like
love for shit, though.
all the technology he's trying out, he's probably got on him already, bro.
Oh shit!
Get there.
What up, bro?
Chilling.
Hey,
Chilling.
like I said,
Chilling.
we were missing
What's happening?
Mr. Diamond.
It's a pop-up shop.
He here now.
Shot just like that.
How much time you got?
I got it. I let someone else go before me.
So
What
they're
you
playing
doing
one
right
song.
No, they're playing 3 songs a person.
Tell her text you to come out. No.
I just said give me some time. The one guy started. He played 1 song, almost done. Got 2 more, so I look at it as like 15.
15 minutes. All right,
Yeah.
we'll get.
Can we go up in there and turn out with you?
I don't see why not.
Shit.
Yeah. I don't see
Hey,
why
tell
not.
them what you're doing right now,
So right now we got a.
if you can.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Where we at, bro? Okay. Yeah. So right now we got a guy in there. That's pretty much he can plug you in. You know what I mean? And he's hearing everybody's music. He's doing pretty much like what we doing right now. The same thing. He's hearing everybody out and seeing, you know, what does this have? What it takes? Is there money to be made off of you? I mean, and this is the industry. Can we make money off you? You know, you could be good at music. Do you have the look? What genre are you gonna go into? You know, how are we gonna? What can we do with you?
Yeah.
And so that's what we're doing right now. A little review, and we make money off each other. That's
Boom.
it. I mean, one wins, we all win. That's how I look at it. Straight up.
That's
big facts.
I see you hyped up.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah, kill it, bro.
So we got what we
We were just.
We
Oh,
was talking about the
top 5. Who you got?
got 5.
I went with.
Before he goes though, I gotta put my man Cameron in there. Niggas sleep on.
Oh damn, you think it hella hard, bro.
Wayne too. Wayne.
Okay,
Wayne
that's
is-
4.
Wayne is in there.
M, Kendrick.
Hold on. Whoa,
Cameron.
Whoa.
Wayne.
Whoa, don't do that. 'Cause
You
I
said
I
that.
said DMX and Busta before too.
Oh, okay.
I'm saying. I'm just.
Oh, there you
I'm
go, you
speaking
completed
general-
it.
I'm speaking general
It's
grace.
complete.
I'm speaking in general grace, but Cameron really ushered a lot of niggas' styles in. Cameron really, like, he gets slept on because he was so cocky, but he changed the game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He did, bro.
Good music too.
He changed the game.
Okay.
Jewel's with him. Jewel, the whole clique, the whole Diplomats. The whole
Dipset,
Dipset
bro.
killed it, bro.
Who'd you go with?
I don't know about
said-
Dipset, dog.
The whole Dipset, bro. The whole Diplomats.
Shit, I forgot the last one I said too.
He said Jay-Z, Tupac, Biggie.
Right. And
Who else he say?
Shit, it was one more I said. Shit, I forget now. But yeah, it's hard, bro.
It's really hard. I'll be
It's
honest with you.
hard.
I don't have a top 5 because everyone has their own
I
characteristic.
said
and I like
M,
it.
Wayne,
That's what I was just
M,
saying.
Wayne, Tip, Jeezy, and either Tupac or Biggie.
Right.
I see that. I don't really.
I'm
have-
surprised you left Wayne. You got Wayne, what number?
2.
Okay.
Who's
So-
your number 1?
I thought Wayne would be your number 1.
M.
Eminem?
Oh, okay.
I can see
Makes
that.
a lot of sense.
Eminem hard too. Lyricist wise, like crazy.
That's what I'm saying. They all have their own characteristics. There is not one that they're all in their own categories.
Right.
That's like how they were saying Lil Nas
Yeah.
and Nas. Like that's 2 different categories. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like they
Yeah.
was talking about like nah.
I said Mobb Deep. That was the other
Yeah, Mobb Deep.
Mobb Deep,
Hard.
yeah,
Some
you
of that old
said
stuff
that.
is-
one.
I got you stuck off the wrist.
Right.
We be the
Uh-huh.
infamous, you heard of us. Official Queensbridge murderers.
Facts.
Yup.
This guy, he's a spitter. He's a spitter.
Yeah.
For all those who
Come
want
on,
to
hit it.
profile and pose.
For real.
Let's get it.
This man right here. I remember I told you before. I said if there was a cipher, I'd put your ass in.
Hey.
Straight up. No, he goes. He
Alright.
goes.
Thank
Fuck
you,
yeah,
bro.
he goes. Like, that's.
Yeah, you
I'm
go.
I'm not a
Thank you,
spitter.
bro.
I'm a writer.
Because I didn't know he said he used to battle rap.
Yeah, that was my shit.
Oh, he
Yeah,
still
explain
does that
it.
shit. He
That's
does
how I
it in
make
his
friends.
music.
That's how I
His
make
His music's the
friends.
same, like
Yeah,
Yep.
that's true.
bars. Oh, you guys haven't reviewed it yet?
Nah, we wait for you, bro.
Let's do this. Let's do
Yeah.
this.
I want to keep it
Yeah.
fresh. I know. Bless seen it
y'all
this
gonna
morning,
watch it.
motherfucker.
Y'all
You seen it
watch
already.
Hey, let me get out the car.
Nah. You
Hold on.
staying, bro. You staying.
Here we go.
I'll be like, yo. Oh,
You
yo.
staying.
All the way up.
Yeah, that's me.
So what is your name?
Taylor Ray.
Oh, you went by Taylor Ray. No more
Ray,
triple.
Nah, just Taylor Ray, man.
Oh shit.
Like that.
Damn, I've been
So what
going
is this
triple
song
this whole
called?
That's what
time.
my mama named me. It's called Once Upon a Rhyme.
Once
Because I
Upon a
started
Rhyme by
off-
Taylor Ray.
When I was writing, I was like, what
Go
should
ahead.
I was like, what should I begin? And I was like, oh, okay, it's like a tale. Once Upon a Rhyme. You know?
Yeah.
But
like
no cap though.
All right, let's run this.
The fuck is this we watching this on? Is that the Tesla screen?
Yeah,
What the fuck?
Tesla.
motherfucking TV screen.
I was gonna say that's some shit.
Transforming.
I know you're behind this beat. Entourage. Hey, Rocky, this where?
What up, my niggas? What's up, you Cali team? begin? Should I start where it is? I don't even know what that is, but yeah. We get it in. Where should I begin? In the 2-door, 5 deep, grinding, sliding, all around the IE. 019, fast forward, still shining. 2020, universal vision, all icing. Realizing this world a lie. Devils in disguise, wishing my demise. Tears dry, I ain't got nothing left in my eyes. Scully to the side of the slide for the pie. Sheep in the lies, sweet like a log. 3 stripes on my feet while I draw. Meditate deep while I'm speaking a jar. Eat through these beats while I yawn. Running up the stats, I ain't even keeping score. This beat shake up seats and floors. Smashing the gas, put the leaf to the torch. Whiplash when I hit the pedal. Speak my name and I go Tom Riddle. Broke shit that make me giggle. All this grinding made me that nigga. Taylor AK Valley to go get her. Broke shit that make me giggle. All this grinding made me that nigga. Taylor AK Valley to go to. Where should I begin? Should I start where it ends? I don't even know what that is, but I know we get it in. All my dogs gon' win. All my dogs go hard from the start to the finish. We gon' win. Shit, I don't even know. Where should I begin? Hold on, where should I begin? Here I go. I just got the wheels on froze. I just got the whip on glows. Let this shit get blown. Right them froze on phone. I'm going stupid till we on. I need dough and dro in my palm. Think I'm tweaking, not a sweet calm. Duck them Batimana for my Babylon. Ask who the best rappers, I turn the dial on. Say my name 5 times and that ain't enough. Me no play, no games, call a bluff. Your boy here, the truth, bro, trust. Saw the dark side from dust. Only ganja, no drugs. I don't got friends, just buds. Catch a buzz, get a pump, hit the gym. Literally lifted, get the prolific. I lied to kill shit. Rappers on my meal playing, call it a shit list. Beats getting murdered, call it a hit list. Hallelujah, good Lord, can I get a witness? So watch me manifest these visions. Shit too real for television. Watch me manifest these visions. Shit too real for television. Where should I begin? Should I start where it ends? I don't even know what that is, but I know we get it in. All my dogs gon' win. All my dogs go hard from the start to the finish. We gon' win. Shit, I don't even know. Where should I begin? Hold on, where should I begin?
That was Taylor Ray, Once Upon a Rhyme. Bless, this is your second time seeing it. What do you think?
Yeah, no, this is my first time.
Oh, your first time hearing it?
Hearing it in the car.
Okay.
Because, it's a different vibe, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
Earlier I was at the crib, played it like, okay, cool, that shit slapping. Okay, so, since I'm going first, I guess, so, I like how, now I'm an artist as well, so, watching it from that perspective as well, I'm looking at different things in the song. So, I like how he came with lyrics. Like, first thing I'm always doing when I hear a song, I gotta know what they talking about, what you talking about, because what am I now in my head too. You know what I'm saying? So I like the lyrics, bro. The lyrics is dope. You talking about something. I like the subliminal knowledge that you put into your music too. Like, yeah, the video is focused on you. Like, you wasn't like a bunch of females in the video, a bunch of craziness. It was focused on you, your lyrics, and the song had a whole meaning, like from start to end. You know what I'm saying? So that was dope. It was short, sweet, to the point. Nowadays, motherfuckers don't got long enough attention spans to be watching whole videos and listening to whole songs, unfortunately. Especially when you're talking about something. So that part was dope, bro. And I think quality of like the artistry, and especially in the what's the word I'm looking for? In the generation that we living in. It's good. It's great. You know what I mean? So keep doing what you're doing, bro.
Thank you, bro.
Dope overall project. Yeah.
Thank
Facts.
you.
Real shit.
Hell yeah.
I like the beginning, the end, especially how you went into your thoughts. You know what I mean? You went into that it was real airy.
Yeah.
You're talking to yourself.
Yeah.
Because when it first started, I was like, all right. And then how you closed it, I was like, because then you completed the project. You know what I'm saying? Like he completed it. And again, like he said, bars. He spits knowledge.
Right.
Like that's what you do. Like this to me, this is a underground track. You know what I mean?
think so?
100%.
Okay.
It's an underground that vibe.
That is
Underground
true.
tracks always spit the knowledge.
Right, yeah, that's true.
You don't really hear too many mainstream songs that spit knowledge, and if they do, it's one bar.
Right.
They can't spit too much of it because it gets overlooked.
Yeah.
They want to hear, you know, da 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 da.
Right.
That, you know, like no,
Yeah.
nah. That's this bar for bar, like I said before, in a freestyle. Like I throw this man in. It's cold.
My niggas.
Cold, baby. Cold.
Hell yeah.
Nah, that's
Thanks,
cold project.
Mr. Taylor, I could understand it.
Hey,
That was major
I
key.
like that.
Pronunciation.
Exactly. It didn't matter how fast he was doing it. I could catch every single fucking word. You motherfuckers.
But I thought you like that stuff. That's mumble rap's your top 10.
What do you mean? No, I'm saying I could catch every word. Oh, hell no.
like that, man.
Hey, I said Eminem, Wayne. Wayne is probably like the most mumblest, right? Yeah.
It's mumble, but it's not really per se. That's a style. That's an art. It's not mumble.
Out of my five.
Mixtape Wayne was crazy.
Eminem you can understand. Jeezy you can understand. Pac you can understand.
Jeezy too is probably your top 5.
Biggie and Tip, T.I.
Oh yeah, you got a good.
Wayne is the only one.
I used to hit
But
the
anyway.
kitchen lights. Cockroaches everywhere. Now I hit the kitchen lights. It's marble floors everywhere. Call the carpenter. The roof on the coupe gone. Woo!
How can he not?
Come on.
Woo!
How can he not be
That
on
shit
that
gave me the
fire?
chills.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
Do
easy.
you see
That's
this?
the chills.
Do you
That's
see
real.
this? But
Ugh.
this track is just lyricist to the max. Like the flow switches, and you had that UK freaking accent going. If anyone caught that,
Yeah,
that shit was hard. Like the visual, I will be posting the visual with the video, so it's altogether. This is a package of talent, skill, and being underlooked.
Man, thank you guys.
Yeah.
Man, that's love.
But
Thank you guys.
not
Thank
for
you.
long.
Not for long.
That's into existence.
He's gonna get married first, have 3 kids, and he's gonna pop.
Hey, Mr. Love.
Not for long.
Let's get it.
Maybe another 20 years. You good? You dipping?
Yeah, we gotta run real quick. Just
Oh, he
check.
got
How do you do
child
this?
Oh shit! I got you on child lock, bro. I'm just kidding.
Damn.
Unlocked from the screen? God damn, this guy.
I know,
Crazy.
right?
You will know it.
All right,
Oh,
But-
electronic.
It's good.
Man.
Chris dipping out. This was episode 2. We got special guest Taylor Ray. We got Blest in here.
I'm coming here to catch you.
About to,
Yes.
You want us to come with you or?
Yeah, come on in.
But
I don't know who's going right now, but
episode
Hey.
2. Hey, appreciate you, Taylor Ray.
Hey, for the
Shout out
for the
everything
Cali
out.
team you got coming up, I want to
Go
make
ahead.
sure that all my producers out there get love. Of course, my home team, Xavier, Daniel, Tony on the boards, as well as everybody in the UK, the entourage who put massive love on the kid. Shout out Rocky, shout out M6, shout out 2 Style, shout out Zero, all the guys I fuck with over there. You guys have been showing the kid love. You know, I want to do it proper. When I do this drill shit, I don't want to just I want to take the beat and do whatever. I want to do proper drill. I listen to drill. I fuck with a lot of the music out there, not just drill. So it was really cool to get in touch with producers, and they do more than just drill too. They're very talented. So it was cool to get embraced in their circle and get love and trust off top. So
Where can they find you,
come
Taylor?
Man, you can find me at taylor.ray.music. My SoundCloud's TaylorRay951. On YouTube it's Taylor Ray, and then you put in the song. Yeah.
We in. We
Support
out.
the kid, man.
Episode
Show some
2.
love. Drop a comment. Share the
We
video.
out. We out.
Stop
Let's go.
sleeping on talent.
Make sure you
independent
YouTube
artists
Never.
out
He
here.
ain't triple no more.
YouTube,
It's Taylor Ray.
names, Taylor Ray.
It's Taylor Ray.
What's up,
Got all
partner?
fucked up.
Right. Check it.
Damn it.
All right, niggas.